Everyone knows what a food bank is, but here are some things you might not know. In the past 12 months, the number of households who've used a food bank has increased by over 60%. At the same time, the number of donations received by food banks has plummeted. When food banks need to give more than ever, they just don't have the means to give. Our neighbours are going hungry. Now, more than ever, we mustn't turn our backs.
We've had a significant rise in people and families that are coming through the door.
We get referrals every single day. Sometimes I'll wake up at the crack of dawn and 4 or 5 sad stories have already been sent through to me.
In the past, we have had a few supermarkets that donated, and that's completely dried up now. And when they do donate, it's only things like near rotting veg or maybe even stale bread, but people are so desperate that they will accept it.
We have sleepless nights about whether we will be able to provide food for the clients that are coming that day. Without Food Bank Aid, I personally would have given up.
Through their unique distribution system, Food Bank Aid provides food banks with exactly what they need when they need it. And what you also might not know is that Food Bank Aid provides more than just food. It fills the gaps, providing essential items which food banks cannot source elsewhere, such as cleaning products, deodorant, and formula for babies. Every single week, Food Bank Aid distributes over 65,000 items to food banks supporting 14,000 people, including 4,000 children.
We just give them a list of our requirements, and a week later, the vans and the cars turn up with so many of the items that we need, with incredible volunteers, smiling faces, and so warm and friendly.
They're the fairy godmother that every food bank in the world dreams of. When we have mothers coming who need baby food or families wanting vegetables and we're desperately short, we know we can rely on Food Bank Aid support.
We can't imagine what life would be like without them. Their unbelievable support really means that we don't have to turn away hungry families.
And here's something else you might not know. Food Bank Aid works with over 80 schools who fundraise, organise collections, and help spread the word about everything they do. But in the past year, many schools have been facing their own uphill battle.
I've got limited resources in terms of how much money I can spend on feeding the children at school, so Food Bank Aid are essential. The worst thing is when you see children who are hungry, who are cold, and they can't concentrate. Now, as the head teacher, my job is to make sure that they work hard and they're given every chance to succeed, but it makes it very difficult. If they're feeling cold, if they're feeling hungry, they also have to heat their homes, so it's either heating or eating.
And the final thing you might not know is that the people using food banks are changing. They can be people with 1, 2, sometimes even 3 jobs. People in professional roles who are still struggling to put food on the table. People who are falling through the cracks. People like Andrea.
I'm a single mom with 5 kids, and I can't keep up. My children's father passed away. It's not 2 incomes, it's only 1, and no other help from nowhere. Even though I'm working, it's not enough. It is difficult. Sorry. It's not easy, but when you come to the center and they make you feel like that you're welcome, this is for you, this is the support that you need, and we can give it to you. It's a wonderful feeling when you give all the food that you were supported with to your children and you see the smile on their face. Well, that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel great, not just physically but mentally as well.